Because T3, as you can see, we're doing fucking phenomenal with him. No, T3 is doing fucking stupendous influence-wise. This us, we can get more later. And we can do a lot of hers through, like, other means. Alright, excuse me. Thank you. Can't buy the processor from you, which is annoying. Trading. Yeah, you have a chassis. You don't have a fucking... Damn. Maybe one of the other shops? Because I know there's 2 other shops here. You? Hida? What do you mean, veteran of a war yet to come? Alright, let's see what you have. Ooh. It's expensive, though. Yeah, fuck it. Insulated gloves, narrow band. What's that one do? Will +2. Okay. Ion carbine. Upgradable with edge and grip. Fully upgradable. See what we can sell. Not really much. Thanks, though. You pretty are no, I'll be going now. Thank you, Greta. Not what I wanted, but we'll see if the other shop dude has anything. Undar. You a merchant too? If she's hurting her business, maybe I could talk to her, reach a compromise. Alright, done. Okay, let's see what you have to sell first. Let's see. I need to see what you got. Swag. Just gonna talk to her. Apparently Ondar across the way has a problem with you?
Jurun maba kodu soto me kogariti jakolo me bomas. Machi tu pacha machalo aba dona sinto noraki pashakani.
Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Koparodunga ninisindo shoka mushka me turundi juba me mesing ratzakman prata.
Let me, yeah, I'll be right back. Oops, nope. Maybe I can see like what his shop has. I already know who I'm gonna side with, but I'm just like, you know. What does he sell? Oh, okay. His entire thing is RNG. Gotcha. Okay, I get you. So, like, she offered me a better discount. If you want her gone, you'll have to raise your offer. You haven't given me anything except words. I'm not scared of the exchange. Go ahead and tell the exchange. Give them my description. I'll be waiting. Okay, the exchange will block you from all marriage transactions. Yeah, okay. Greta we're keeping. Like I said, the long run, Greta is the better choice because you can set up trade routes on other planets, increasing what she gets, you know, for her shop. Yeah, he's, you know, he's threatened from the exchange. See, notice what she said there. You can take the quick and easy path or invest in the longer road. You're trying to tell me something else. You're testing me.
No,
I think that Greta's actually force sensitive. There's no reason for me to think this. Yeah. I'll stand with Greta.
Nus jamachor heptoth nich dorsha tochiren kotesh. Jot akish besa hek pank pajiji. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dosojibicha. Krota short nachino mak. Daga prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chisabarinish. Daga prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chisabarinish.
Yep.
Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misashlochut. Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misashlochut.
Alright. I'll do my best and let you know.
Ocho sunti tolpachitoron the kun. Nachino mak. Nakudocharak.
No.
So
what I love is she's offering us the chance to make her have better supplies later by continuing the game. Okay, so you spend a lot of time around humans. Alright, thank you. What, did you get anything new? I don't think you did. No, I didn't think so. Oh, now should I ask you? Yeah, new trade routes. Atten's probably like, stop being a good person. Are you still there, bitch? Let me see what you have. I'm staying with Greta. Don't trouble her anymore. Buzz off.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Nora hagwa buska yokolo alaubaka.
Squick. His name is Squick. His name was Squick. We just walked into a room and like that's what they respond with. Really? Atten, like, we just leveled you up a while ago. What the fuck? Guys, come on. Theodore. What were they fighting over anyway? Okay. Some cabins. Okay, well. Alright, let's go. Back to the refugee sector we go, so we can do some more good stuff. So we got one part of the airspeeder. We're toward to. How do I get the parts? Okay, so to repair it, need some parts. One of them is in the docks, in the pylon, closest to the Jektar. Okay. Is from an Athorian flophouse. Get it from doing a side quest. Okay. So we don't have the stuff we need for the parts yet. Gotcha. We'll help out the refugees a bit. We help out them, we get to have some good times. You? Nope, you're not you.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter?
Hold on. What do you mean?
Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the Hutts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute.
Okay, hold on. Can I help get her back?
I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough.
Okay. I will find where he's hiding her and release her, okay?
Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again?
I'll make sure that he doesn't do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Don't worry, it won't happen.
Tawintini biasta malawari, iglakti tachapoi,
Kaven?
kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura, tayaita tabosanhansata.
I was on Telos for a time. Kaven, I thought you had died at Serico.
Ta come ta blaia justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mula.
I love having Beador run into his like former vet pals.
Dovre kun mili wosa slima po guanga sawana mucha.
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Ta come ta blaia justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Yes, but I don't want to talk about it.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawa ruta.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
Excuse me? Spacer? No.
Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
I might be able to track him down for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits.
When and how much did Lenore charge you for this info?
50 credits? Why?
I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
Like, yeah, I'll find someone for you.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
No, I don't. Why?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
You served in the war.
Yes, and look where I ended up.
Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
If I hear of anyone looking for a pilot, I'll refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
The fact that they're sleeping in shipping crates is just sad.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
You lost your husband. What happened?
When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships.
Why did the Sith let the in-system shuttles survive?
I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos, and I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go.
Is there any way I can help? Let me know.
You were kind to offer, but unless you can return my husband to me, there is little that you can do.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How did the Serico and the Exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Do they ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
What does the Exchange do with the refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Why would they even care about the Is there anything I could help you with?
If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck.
shit ton of quests. Get that one? Nope, it's pillow. I think it's no. Alright, so let's go see what we can do. So on the outside is the Serico, on the inside is the exchange. Yay, gang wars. Okay, that was kind of pointless. What's on this side, though? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Now see if we can talk to the Serico boys and be like, hey, just want to talk. I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm giving myself a safe spot.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
I just wanted to talk to your leader. That's okay?
That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
The exchange's been getting in the way. I want to help him get the upper hand. Let me talk to your leader.
All right, you can go see him.
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
Hurry up and take care of your business.
I'm literally trying to do that right now.
I heard you've been looking for me.
Yep. You know, just like to help you guys out.
We don't need your help. Now get out of here before I space you.
Okay, but like, my guy.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't like you've been bullying the refugees.
Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say?
Stop harassing the refugees.
All right, we'll lay off a bit.
Very good, thank you. Why don't you deal with the exchange?
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I know they're encroaching on your space here.
We can hold our own against them. Not that it's your concern.
Okay. I have a plan to drive him out of the sector.
Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
Never mind, I'll be going now. Oh, what? Didn't want to fight them. That's not what I wanted. I want to try something. I want to see if we can do something. I think... Yeah, I think, not 100% positive. I think I can get into the exchange without fighting everybody. Or at very least, I can get there with minimal conflict. Yeah, so long as I don't do anything, they don't seem to be, like, fighty. That's good. Just here to talk. You know, this is the second Quarren exchange boss we've met, and I'm kind of noticing a pattern, which is really depressing. Are you the one running the place? Okay, okay. I'd like to talk to you about Adana. Why do you hold her? I'd like to sell the debt in exchange for freedom. My interest is none of your concern. With your attitude, she'll be a hard sell. I'll give you 600. Alright. Here's 700. This creature... Rude. Shh. The refugee gorilla has a terrible disease. If you don't relax your hold on the refugees, the disease will spread. Alright, I'll take care of him. Is there anything else I can do with you while I'm standing here? I forget if there's more I can do. Why do you dislike humans so much? Oh, we're weak. Okay. Fuck you then. Convinced to put less pressure on the refugees. Still with the Seriko thugs to back off a bit though. Definitely need to get them to back off. Now I just gotta figure out how to make them back off. Could make them fight the exchange, but I don't want to. Like, there's no, like, reason. I think there's a way to do it, though. Is there a way to do it? Would they lost? If I send them south on both sides, would they have won? Okay. Something like being exchanged. Make sure they're scripted to lose, especially because I believe this new action. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Unfortunate that I thought there was an alternative outcome other than the one I knew. I always like to look up the occasional, like, hey, did I miss something? Because sometimes there's just, like, an option you didn't know about. But we found out that the options available to us are the options available to us, so we gotta go with them.
We're all we've got. We need to stick together.
Totally agree.
This is Seriko territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
I want to speak to your leader.
That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
The exchange has been getting in his way. I want to help him get the upper hand.
All right, you can go see him. Try anything, and you'll never make it out. Hurry up and take care of your business. Hurry up and take care of your...
Yeah, shut up. Just because I do not want to fuck that up. We did make progress, I just don't want to undo it all.
I heard you've been looking for me.
Yeah, so, I want to talk to you about the exchange.
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I know they're encroaching on your space here.
We can hold our own against them. Not that it's your concern.
I have a plan to drive them out of the sector.
Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
Scouted them out. Their defenses is weakest on the north side of their base. But if you go with the... you know what?
That would be suicidal. Almost as suicidal as you're making that absurd suggestion.
Load. I want to see what each option is, because I've never convinced them. It was always a case of like, hey, force persuade. I'm trying to see if there's other options. So we tried the north.
I heard you've been looking. Yeah?
I know they're encroaching on... Oh, I have a plan to drive them out of there.
Do you now?
Scout them out, attack from the south.
That would be suicide.
Nope. I think the only option is to force persuade him. Either force persuade or both sides. I'm trying each one so we can see.
I heard you.
Yep. Talked with the exchange.
We don't. Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
Plan to drive them out.
That would be...
Okay. So yeah, no, we do have to use force persuade. It's definitely one of those, like, I wasn't 100% positive, but I figured I'd give it the whirl.
I heard you.
Yep, I want to talk about the exchange. I have a plan. Attack the exchange now.
That would be suicide.
Come on. Is there a way I can upgrade my persuasion? No. That gives me more charisma. Oh. Maybe if I just force persuade him to leave the,
I heard you.
Yeah, I want, I don't like how you've been bullying the refugees.
Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say?
Stop harassing the refugees.
All right. We'll lay off a bit.
Very good. Thank you. Was that so hard? Seriously, was that so hard? I know Atten doesn't like me using the Force, but like... Gotta do what I gotta do to help out. Okay, where is Husef?
I appreciate you convincing Sakwesh to give us more space.
No
We're
problem.
indebted to you.
Is there anything else I can help? Did the Serico ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
How did they get along?
The exchange isn't much in this area anymore. Just the Serico.
Alright, is there anything else I could help you with?
You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
Oh! You.
Yes, General?
Do I have all the parts I need?
Let me see what you have. That's everything.
Yes!
Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
Hell yeah. Single-handed. What color focusing crystal? You know, for now we'll do silver. Because of the whole redemption thing. Hails to the yeah. Oh yeah. So much cooler. Let's see. Oops, nope. Suede and that. Put that to 10. Powers. Let's go with barrier. Yeah, we'll go with barrier. So wait, what's my stats now? 21 strength. Holy shit, we got it plus 5. That is awesome.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
No problem.
Hey, thanks for saving me.
Yes, General?
Nope. Okay. I want to swap out Atten really quick. Oh, I'm unable to. No, you can't do it while you're in the refugee sector. Which is fine. We'll leave the refugee sector and swap Atten out for... We'll do T3 for a minute. Yeah, I think we'll do T3 for a bit. We're saving Visas, because she really doesn't have much she can gain here. Plus she's injured. She should be recovering. Aw, buddy, you leveled up too. Good for you. So good. Let's see. Droid upgrade slot. Improved caution, improved gearhead. What would you recommend? Yeah, gearhead probably for the best. Okay. Let's see. 23. 20. 23, yeah, damn. God damn. See, we can't have Atten in the refugee sector for one reason. I was hoping I can get some bonus points for him in there, but yeah. We can get something for Atten without him present. That's the main thing we're trying to do. I believe we gotta walk around. There we go.
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samwana mucha.
Tagra mancho china me bortan dorchugos.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawaka chuba. Sura dachi morotuko gansa.
Nita manja yumar lorda wata no sanasika. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samwana mucha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samwana mucha.
All right, let's hear it.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Ooh. Atten?
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samwana mucha. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Dahupa bosakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Okay. That's the thing we were looking for. Alright, let's head up. So we got that done. Journal. So now that we've done that, we can go back to the Ebon Hawk and hopefully talk to Atten about what we just heard. And if I'm right, we should be able to be like, hey, let's talk about it. Get some influence from him. Again, it was just one of those, like, we couldn't have him in the party or they wouldn't have approached us. Which is dumb, but I get it. Yeah. If we can find a cyan crystal, I'll be so happy. If only because, again, cyan... This is the fastest we've actually gotten a crystal, I think. I know I normally get a lightsaber on the first planet, but I just didn't think I was going to get that quick. Go talk.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head.
So do people.
Well, whatever you call that thing on your head.
What would you... If it's not a head, what do you call it?
Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Betrayed. Machines. Her passion for such things defies me.
Why did we hurt T3? The fuck? Is it because she showed me the message from Bastila? I'm offended by that.
Something up?
I have a question for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all. That you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War. Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
I just wanted to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it. Especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Actually, if I had been trapped on the administration level on Peragus, the Sith would never have arrived through the airlock and tried to capture me.
Yeah, well, I still helped you. Sort of. Maybe you shouldn't look a free Ronto in the mouth before you buy it.
You should if a Hutt's giving it to you.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got a question, just ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on, let's hear it.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
There must have been some reason you believe as you do. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
That's not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially if we're traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
You alright?
That depends on your perspective. I have this habit. I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You served in the war.
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
But why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why did you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
There's no right answer for this because, like, unlike Atten, who chose to go with Revan, Mitra said no. She saw Malachor and was like, no, I can't. The equivalent of Malachor 5, for those who don't know, is the atomic bomb testing. Mitra pushed the button, and she has to live with it.
The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk wardroids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
Instead, you all became Sith.
If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What happened then?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
You make it sound so easy.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings, to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
Is that why you act the way you do?
Part of it. Maybe it was always me. It's hard to tell sometimes. I haven't known who I am for years. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
So what happened?
Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
So how did you break away?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
You're telling a Jedi you killed Jedi.
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Okay, but why did you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Who?
I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Truth about what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
So what did you do?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force, in my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
That's what it means to be a Jedi.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
So, what happened to her?
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe Maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
And I welcome your help.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
Let us stand together against the Sith, then.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you, Adam.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
Just close your eyes. Open your mind. You must learn to feel it around you. Feel its currents, its eddies. Listen to the echo of your thoughts, your heart, separated from war, separated from hate. Think of what you felt when you felt the need to help me, to protect me. And at last, Atten, awaken. Atten has taken his first steps on the path of the Jedi Sentinel. He will grow in ability as he travels with you and learns what you know of the Force. He's one of the hardest to get for me because I always forget like what things he can be influenced by, and oh my god, getting him this early is nice. I'll level him up when we go back outside. I don't think we have enough for Beador yet. I think we've only gotten 2 or 3.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
It's good to hear him having a positive effect on you, though.
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me? For giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
If Ulrich Keldroma can be forgiven for waging war against the Republic, you certainly can be forgiven for saving it.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
The Mandalorians were defeated, the Republic was saved. You did it to save us, to protect us from death.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
You have dwelled in the past too long. You can't undo history, but you can change the future.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
Learn the ways of the Force. I could teach you. You must let go of your anger, or else it'll destroy you and you'll fall.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then there's no time to waste. I actually have never gotten them both on Nar Shaddaa before. Now we have us, Kreia, Atten, Beador, and Vistas. We have 5 Force users already. I like how his awakening ceremony is more like, hey, let your anger out, and then we'll, like, build you from there. Atten is more confessing to his inner pain. They're all therapeutic. Hey, another Jedi Guardian, hell yeah. But no, like, so far we've both had therapy. Atten was more like you're talking to a counselor, you're letting out your sins and you're asking for forgiveness while also saying, I want to be better. Beador is more confronting the fact that the anger is always there, but they want to do better, which is nice. Like, we see them both come to a better place, which they deserve. Bonus. Ooh. That's... I do want that one. So now we gotta get 2 more lightsabers for the boys, and 1 for Visas. And I guess 1 for Grant, too. That's awesome, though. We got 2 of them down. Hell yeah. Jedi Sentinel, Jedi Guardian. So we have 2 Sentinel... No. 2 Sentinels, 2 Guardians, and a Counselor. Alright, so... let's see, hold on, cancel. I'm thinking we'll take... Actually, first of all, save. What time is it? Okay, no, this is actually a good spot. Next time, I will work on the fuel source continuation, the helping the refugees. Like, next time we'll begin to wrap up Nar Shaddaa. Got a lot more than I thought I was gonna get done today. We did, so I'll take the win and call it there. I could go another hour, but I'm like, no, you know what? If I go another hour, it's gonna fuck up my whole balancing act. Perfect spot for this. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make it easy, enjoy your day, and bye-bye.